Good morning, everybody. I hope we're live. So we're here in the workshop this morning. It's really good to have you. So I'll just come round here. Hello. Hope you're all okay. So basically, what I'm doing is Joe Krcma, hi Joe, got in touch and we met Joe at Makers Central earlier this year, and he's been in touch saying he's doing a charity Christmas ornament challenge, so I thought yeah, it'd be nice when he got in touch to do a little thing. So he said basically I could do something small, large, it doesn't matter, it's completely up to me, and these items will be auctioned off for I think it's a children's charity. Forgive me, Joe, if I've got my information a bit screwed up there, my friend. But anyway, I was having a feel of what piece to use, and then I came across this. So it might end up being a bit of a big piece, but anyhow, I thought, what have we got to lose? So this piece here, it's a piece of lime, and if you can see the texture in here, now this is some practice I did at Nick Agar's school in Devon. So I was using a die grinder with saber-tooth carbide burrs. So he was just teaching me some different techniques, and having a feel, I thought that'd make, and because it naturally tapers as well, because we're just practicing some vase forms and things like that. So I thought, well, that could be a nice base for a Christmas tree. Then this portion, I'll do a Christmas tree on. So I'm thinking what I need to do first is this first section, this first power carve section here, I'm going to sort of like get rid of. And I'll put a tenon on that so it can be held in the chuck jaws, and then it can be held securely, and then I can start really shaping the Christmas tree. So this is going to be sort of like the bucket, the base of the Christmas tree. It's got some good texture on there, and then I can turn a little trunk, and then so anywho, that's the thinking in my mind. The mental pictures are already starting to form, which is pretty cool. I appreciate this video is going live, so you might be in a part of the world where you're not even up yet. You know, you could be in the middle of the night for you. But anyway, this video will be posted on my channel. So cool. If you get to hang out and leave a few comments, Nicola will let me know what the comments have been as and when she gets time to relay them to me. So yeah, I'm just checking that it's on a stem centre and a live centre with a cup on the end, just not to damage that end grain too much. So really what I need to do is just get my bearings, get things sussed out, turn the power on, and we can hang out and have a laugh. I don't know if you'll see the entire project because that might take a while, but at least we're hanging out and I'm getting some content up, and I can always get Nicola to put the finished photo up on Facebook and Instagram and all that other stuff, which is pretty cool. So I am going to need my calipers. It's a bit messy behind me, but I've just been making a fountain pen for a commission. Just while I'm flashing around here, thank you so very much to all the people that gave, again, lovely feedback for the BBC online story and feature that was done about it, that went live a few days ago. So that was awesome. Thank you very much. Have a feel. So that's cool. I know I'm going to want this one. I'm going to want my skew chisel to dovetail the tenon That's awesome. In fact, I just need to check centre height on this. Bring it down a little bit. So I hope everyone's getting their preparations for the holiday season well underway. And I know not everybody celebrates a traditional Christmas, so at least if you get time off over this time of year, enjoy your time off. That's always cool to rock around in your carpet slippers for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. So what else has been happening? I was on a, I'm saying local TV station, Huddersfield, which is about 40 minutes north of here. Huddersfield, it's a Yorkshire town, and yeah, it was cool. I was a guest there on a business programme. So you turn the power on. Just make sure the speed's low. So yeah, I was interviewed by Liz, the reporter for them, who's a business management consultant, but she also does reporting. Great to meet Milton, the owner and founder of the TV station. So Kirklees Local TV, KLTV. It's not going to be aired until after Christmas, I believe, but they're going to send me a link of when it's done, and it's all been edited and things. So that was cool. That happened a couple of nights ago. That was really awesome. I'm just, again, just feeling where I need to be. Get some speed into this puppy. So yeah, this is a piece of line. Trimming off this base section. Just have a feel like that. So, you know, more than anything, this is going to be a bit of a cool hangout, really. Well, not more than anything. You know, the most important part is getting this done for charity and, you know, getting some money raised for Joe and his charity. But, you know what I mean. So, just keep truing this up a bit. Just squaring this off. Just squaring that end up a bit. A little bit more than that. Just checking my spacing and things here, folks. Cool. So now I've squared that end up. Now what I need to do is form a little tenon. So if we're thinking about that again, feel where I need to be, pull back, so we're not having any start-up catches which can be a bit freaky. This is still way too big, this tenon, but it's better to creep up on it. Snagging that tool rest a little bit. Just feel, make sure the tool rest is parallel. So a bit more to go. That come up to speed, I'm just rubbing that cut really. Check again. bit more. And bearing in mind we've got to put the dovetail on it with the skew. You can take it off, but you can't stick it back on, so that's why we're just going nice and gentle. We're almost there. Just a tiny bit more again. Check where I need to be. Fire in the hole. Got to work nice and gentle. I'm guessing we're going to be about right there now for getting a bit of a dovetail on it. So all being well. Oh, you little rascal, it's still too big. I think I'm being overcautious here. Oops. Medic! Oh, where is it? Oh, found it. Oh, forgot about that. So, where's that chuck? Let's just... I mean, it's gonna fit. Yeah, she'll fit. That'll be alright. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that first nub off on the bandsaw just off camera, because it's just bottoming out there in the chuck jaws. So just bear with me a second. Won't take long. Lovely jubbly. Just trim that nub off now where I'd just squared the end off. So that sits in there nicely. So get my knockout bar. Make sure that the speed's off. I've hit the stop button. Not that step centre out, that just lives in that little accessory tray there. So get that there. Come on, you rascally rascal. Cool. Put that there so I don't knock it off. Just tighten up the little grub screws. Not massively over tight. Just going to grab that spindle thread. Pretty cool. So see how she's going here now. Let's feel for that chuck key. Not very good. Picked up an Allen key at the same time. Don't need that. So that's going in there. So basically we're just going for loosey goosey. And then I'm going to feel for the centre hole, so that's in there now. So while it's all still slack, sounds bad that word. While it's still slack, I give it a turn. So rather than you don't want to lock it tight in the jaws at an angle. Keep things nice and loose. So rotating it a few times in between centres. And it will balance and true itself up, I have found. So that's pretty cool. And also, you know, just double checking that there was no potential dangers when we start turning. So I'm just messing around here. So I'm gonna this last portion of detail here, that's where I'm going to part it off. So I'm tightening the 3 holes now. Like I said, it's a piece of lime that was from Nick Hagar's workshop, school, and we were just having a practice with the die grinder on that. That's cool. There are some areas that I still need to do. There's sort of like an area there that I'd gone at an angle with. So I'm going to carry that through with the power carve of the procs on. In fact, I'm probably best doing that now while I've got plenty of meat on the bones, as it were. So yeah, let's get that done. That's pretty cool. Move that tool rest. So we're back in a sec. I'm just going to feel for the procs on. So few chisel can go back. Cup of tea. Good health, everyone. So this Proxon is lots of fun to use, but also I've got this saber tooth Oh, in fact, actually, I think that's one of Nick's King Arthur. I don't know what Arthurian name that particular carbide disc has. Just feeling for the Allen key there. So let's get that slackened off. So yeah, this is one of King Arthur's carbide dewberries. So get rid of that saber tooth, and that can go in there, that goes in there. Feel for the little screw, goes in there. Very good. Put that to one side. Check in a minute if we're live with this. There you go. So, and basically, which way did Nick? Oh, well, Nick, me. All right, so it's like that. So if I'm going beep 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 beep, there, beep 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 beep. Cool. Right. So what I'm going to do is I will be locking the spindle off and getting a glove on my left hand, because not being able to see where my hand is, I have inadvertently a couple of times just touched a knuckle with these carbide discs. It's not really that painful, but you do get cut. It's not painful when you do it, it hurts later on when you've got your hands in the washing up bowl and things like that. So I'm just feeling for where I need to be. And that feels pretty shocking. So feels pretty bad. Radio. Plan B. Plan B. There's always a plan B. Turn that off. Roughing gouge. Feel for where I need to be. Just get rid of this. that's pretty cool. Got a little bit of texture left there, so I'm going to get rid of that too. Start with a clean slate, so Coolio. Oh, still some more texture there. Flipping heck. Went deeper than I thought, that. Just feeling around. Right, okay. Feels a lot better now. That's good. Right. Parting tool, which is that one. Just set up a couple of reference points. There, feels good. Don't want to remove too much. Well, let's just go in at a bit of an angle here. I've just started a bit of an undercut there, just so it will sit nice and true. So I'm saying if we go about there, again, giving myself some wiggle room. Can of course just have a stop now and feel. So this bit here is going to be the trunk. And another one. Feeling about right. Obviously that trunk's going to go a fair bit thinner. Right, let's start shaping the old Christmas tree itself. Let's just get more of a taper on that. Again, I'll use the roughing gouge, feel for where I need to be there. Got the tool rest angled, so it's going to be tapering for me. In fact, let's just think we're going downhill. So let's stop again now. Feel for my starting point. And start going downhill cut. So there we go. Much easier cutting downhill. continually working the wood, feeling for what's happening. I'm going to stop at that. I'll angle the tool resting a bit more in a sec. And I think I need to just turn the speed up a tad. So much speed, right the bevel. Getting a nice conical shape to the thickness 3. So feel for that. So I need to just actually make a groove now where the top of the tree is going to be. That. Now I'm just going to feel for spindle gouge. So, before I need to start. Spindle gouge is just going to get me in a bit tighter there. Soften this paper further along. Pretty cool. In fact, if I just mark now, I need some grooves for the steps in the tree to make it just getting and just sort of random. Mother Nature, as we know, so just turning that down a bit. What I'm going to do now is just blend those areas in. I'm not worried about any tear out because I am going to power carve this or get the engraver on it to give the leaves some texture. Let's get this in a bit closer now. So feel for where I need to be there. Up to speed. And we're blending that in now. Softening it in. Just wait, feel for that one too. Blending that one in. Feel for that. Feel for this one too. And what I'm actually doing is just riding the tool ever so gently on the back, just to let me know where I was. We can just roll this one in as well. Okay. Feel for that one now. And just roll this in. Feel for that one, and just roll that one. That's pretty cool. Just soften those up there now. And I shall go for a detailing tool. Check for centre height. It's a bit high, so it's feeling a bit better there now. So I'm going to get this detail tool and I'm going to present it in, and I'm going to do, as it goes in, I'm going to do a little, now this is a technique Nick taught me, Nick Agar, and just rock-a-bye baby. So feel my starting position, come up to speed. Feel that. Cool. Go for this one, come up to speed. Feeling nice. Feels much better there now. Happy with that. And then of course I can always, I'm not going to, we can finesse the very top, but I just want to keep it still locked in there for the time being. So I'm just having a feel. Very good, very good, very good. Right. I'm just going to give this a quick rub. Feels like feels like the one. Just knocking some fuzzies off. Bit more there. Just getting that, getting them grooves, get into the groove. Sounds like the super song. Right. Awesome. Right, so what we have here now, it's an engraving tool that's managed to get itself in a knot, as they always do, all completely by itself. So I'm going to plug this in a minute. I'll just make sure that that speed is off and I've hit the stop button. I can unplug that. Shouldn't be needing the bandsaw at this moment in time. Anyway, feel for the plug hole, found it. So I'm just going to just test. On that area. I don't know if that's... Yeah, that's better now. I'd basically put it on its softest, so it wasn't really doing much, but now she is. So, any questions? Anybody there? I'm here, having fun, playing around in my workshop for Joe and his charity Christmas auction thing. So, right, let's have a play. So I'm just doing